Hello and welcome back after a break. I'm going to talk about a movie that's named Kavacham. Kavacham is something that's been directed by Srinivas Mamilla. He's a fresh director, so I will not put all the blame of the movie on him, but this movie needs some place to put the blame. See, any movie, when you conceptualize it, is a good movie. Any subject can be made into an interesting movie. Even the worst of the storylines have worked with the public. It at least works with one segment of the public, and that is the public that you're making a movie. If you're making a movie about a police officer, it's not likely that you're going to find a 16-year-old girl in love with a dreamy world in which there is a lot of romance finding this movie attractive. But if you're making a cop movie and you are not respecting the feelings, not respecting the way that a person who loves a cop movie wants to see it, it's a very tough job. This is what has happened with Kavacham. Kavacham is a good concept. The movie is made in a very stylish manner. I think the performances of Sai as well as Kajal are excellent, but it lacks something. What does it lack? It lacks a coherent narrative. For any movie to succeed or not to succeed, it is required that the narrative has to be very consistent from the beginning to the end of the movie. It has to go in a certain flow so that people are able to follow the whole theme properly. Now, there are too many things that are done too conveniently in this movie. For instance, the whole kidnap drama, I'm not going to talk much about it, but the whole kidnap drama that happens in the movie, that's a little too convenient. Again, not just that, it is also about utilizing the talents of the people that you have hired and hiring the right people. I like Neelathan Mukesh. He's a very limited actor, but he does good in whatever he is capable, the kind of range that he plays. But in this movie, he's heavily miscast. This is a very hard-hitting movie. This could have been turned into an extremely hard-hitting, good action drama film. Something in the lines of Temper or something. This could have been turned into that. But it has stopped short. Why has it stopped short, and where is the aborted feel to this movie? The problem is that it does not take its own progression very seriously, and that's where I think it loses the whole plot. Kajal Agrawal is underutilized. The cinematography is excellent. I think even the production values of the movie are better than most of the movies that I have seen of late. But where does it lose its sheen? It loses its sheen when it comes down to the whole packaging. So, although I like Kavacham, Kavacham is an entertaining film. You will not be entertained. That means you will be entertained, but you will not be entertained to the extent where you come out and say, wow, what a movie. That's the fact. You come out of the cinema hall and somebody asks you, how was the movie? Good. When you come out of the cinema hall and somebody asks you, what is the movie? Oh, wow. Liked it. That wow factor missing. I would suggest, if you like cop movies, if you like a movie with glamorized action, if you like movies that are very bright and very nice, go and watch this. This is a complete entertainer. But if you like logic in your movie, if you like even your action movies to be slightly progressing in a logical manner, give it a miss. This movie misses something. It's even tough for me to point out exactly what it's missing. But when I came out of the cinema hall, I was not wowed. I was just like, it's okay. So, will the movie do good business? I doubt it. But should the movie do good business? Yes, it should. It's made with right intention. The storyline, I think, is a little weak, but more than that, it's just the sequences of the events that happen. It's just the pros and cons that happen in the movie, or so to say, the action and reaction that happens in the movie that leaves something to be desired. It has got stilted dialogues. The dialogues could have been more updated. It's a little oldish kind of a dialogue scenario, but I was entertained. So will you be. So how many points can I give you out of 5? I'll say 3, and you'll have to be satisfied with 3. So if you find movies that are middle way movies, that are not great, that are not horrible, but a middle of the way movie, Kavacham is just the movie. Go ahead and watch it. I'm Anupam, watching today's, and I'll be right back after a very, very short break. Don't go anywhere.